Good morning, students. This is the time for computer class and I am your computer teacher. So we are continuing the lesson MS Excel. So now in this video the first topic that we are going to discuss is editing a worksheet. Editing a worksheet. So many of the times we create the worksheet and we find that the data is entered incorrectly and needs to be changed. So sometimes we need to copy the data or move the data from one cell to another. So we also sometimes need to insert the new cells, rows and columns so that more data can be entered. The other times we also want to delete the rows, column or the cells. So this is all about editing. Many of the times we also want to increase or decrease the width of column or the height of rows, etc. So all this is possible by the help of addition only. So first of all, the first topic that we are going to discuss in editing a worksheet is selecting cells, rows, columns of worksheet. Selecting cells, rows, column or worksheet. So how to select a cell? Simply to select a cell, simply click within the cell. To select a cell, simply click on it. Simply click on it. Like consider this is an MS Excel worksheet. So this is the row, this is the column over here, the first row, the second row, the third row, the fourth row, column A, B, C, D. So now in order to select a particular cell, say I want to select this cell, just left click over here, the cell pointer will be available in this cell and this cell will get selected. So in order to select a row, suppose you want to select the entire row, bring the cursor over here. As soon as you bring the cursor over here, the cursor will get changed into the form of array, and now left click on this row, the entire row will be selected. So in the similar way, if you want to select the column, bring the cursor over here, the cursor will get converted into the form of arrow. Now left click over here, the entire column will get selected. To select the range of cells, rows and column, so what we have to do is that first of all place the mouse pointer on the first cell or row or column and then drag it downwards and to the right side as much cell as you want to select. If you want to select the entire worksheet, bring the cursor over here, over this part, in the part between the row and the column, the first row and the first column, and now click over here. As soon as you click over here, the entire worksheet will get selected, or the shortcut is Ctrl+A to select the entire worksheet. So editing information in a cell. Now how will you edit the information in a cell? Suppose I have entered some values over here, say OK, 5, 6, 7, Y, high. These are some of the values that I have entered in a cell. Now in addition, if you want to make some addition in the cell, first of all left click on the cell in which you want to make addition. As soon as you left click on any of the cell, suppose I have left click over cell, here the cell pointer will be available on this cell. Now whatever value is present in this cell, this value will be available in the formula bar. This value will be available in the formula bar. So from here you can make the necessary changes by adding some new values or updating the values. And the other way to make the addition in the cell is double click on this cell. As soon as you double click on this cell, the cursor will get appear inside the cell. Now you can make the necessary changes for additions. So the next topic that we are going to discuss is deleting information in a cell. Deleting information in a cell. Now suppose you want to delete the information, so click on the cell, the information that you want to delete, just press the delete button, the cell content will be deleted, or right click on the cell, and as soon as you right click on the cell, so here you will get a pop-up menu like this, and an option of clear content will be available. Clear content will be available. Now left click on the clear content, the current information on the particular cell will be deleted. So this is how you can delete the content from a particular cell. Now inserting the cells, rows and columns. Inserting cells, rows and column. Inserting cells, rows and column. So how can we insert the cells? First of all, click on the cell where you want to new cell to be inserted. Suppose I have clicked on this cell, I want a new cell to be inserted over here. So now clicking on the cell, move to the home tab. Now move to the home tab, and from the home tab, now click on the now move to the insert button, and from the insert button, now click on the down arrow, and from the down arrow select insert cells. Select insert cells. So as soon as you click on insert cells, so here an insert dialog box will get appear. So this type of dialog box will get appear. It will ask you whether you want the cell to shift, whether you want the selected cell to shift right or down, or the insert entire row or column. So in similar way also you can insert the entire row and column. So from here you will be having the options, say shift cell right, shift cell down, entire row, entire column. So this type of a combo box will appear. Shift cell right, next shift cell down, next entire row, next entire column. So you can left click on any of the cell and that option will get highlighted, and then you can click on the OK button. So in similar way you can insert cells, rows or column. So there is another way also of inserting the rows. Select the entire row, click on the right button. From the right button, go to the insert option over here. Insert option. From the insert option, you will get the option of insert row, insert column, and you can select it from here also. So now in order to insert a new worksheet, what are the things that we should do? Suppose this is the worksheet over here. This is the worksheet over here, and in the status bar it will be written sheet 1, sheet 2. Now if you want to insert a new worksheet, right click over here. As soon as you right click over here, the drop down menu will appear and the option of insert worksheet will appear. Insert worksheet. Now as soon as you left click on the insert worksheet, a new worksheet will be inserted over here. In similar way you can also delete the worksheet. Right click on any of the sheet over here and you will get the option of delete worksheet. Delete worksheet. As soon as you click on delete worksheet, the worksheet will be deleted. Now we come to the topic deleting cells, rows and columns. Deleting cells, rows and columns. So the way in which we have inserted, we also have the option of deleting the cells, rows and columns. So how can we delete the cells, rows and column? For this we have to follow the certain steps. So whenever we are editing our worksheet, we would like to delete the unnecessary rows, columns, etc. So deleting a cell differ from deleting the content of the cell. When we delete the content of a cell, the cell remains over there, but its contents only get erased. But when we delete the cell along with its content is removed. So now how can we delete a cell? To delete a cell, first of all select the cell that you want to delete. Like suppose I want to delete this cell. Deletion of this cell means that the content along with the cell will be deleted. So after selecting the cell, move to the home tab. Move to the home tab. Move to the home tab, and from the home tab we have to go to the cells group. Cells group, and there we have the option of delete option, and there we will have the delete option. So as soon as we click on the delete option, after that we have to select delete cells. Select delete cells, and now on the delete cells a delete dialog box will appear. A delete dialog box will appear before us. So it will want to know whether we want to sell the shift cells left, up, or delete the entire row and column. So we can select on any of the options that we have before us. This will be a delete dialog box. Here we will have the option of select cell left, next shift cell left, shift cell left, shift cell up, shift cell up, next entire row, and next entire column. So we can select any one of the option from here. Since we want to delete the cell, so we can choose any of these two options over here and then click on the OK button. The cell will be get deleted. So now in the similar way we can also delete a row and column. So in order to delete the row and column, what are the steps that we should perform? So in order to delete the rows and columns, we should perform the following steps again. To delete a row, like suppose this is the Excel worksheet, row 1, 2, 3, 4, column A, B, C, D. Suppose I want to delete this row, the entire row number 2. So what should I do? Again, first of all select the row that you want to delete. Now move to the home tab. From the home tab, now move to the cells group. From the cells group, click on the delete button. And from the delete button select the delete sheet row. Select delete sheet row and then left click on it. The entire row will be deleted over here. Similarly, in order to delete a column, what we have to do? Again, move to the home tab. From the home tab to the cells group. From the cells group to delete button. And from the delete button to delete sheet column. delete sheet column, and then we will find that the entire column that we have selected over here will get deleted. Now in order to delete the sheet, what we have to do is that I have already told you that since here in the status bar we have the option of sheet 1, sheet 2, the simplest way is right click on any of the sheet. As soon as you right click over here, a pop-up menu will appear and the delete sheet option will be available. As soon as you click on delete sheet, the sheet that on which you have right clicked will get erased. So, and the other way also to delete a sheet is to delete a sheet. The other way to delete the sheet is just first of all move to, open the sheet that you want to delete it. Open sheet that you want to delete, Now next click on the home tab. From the home tab move to the sales group. From the sales group move to the delete button. And from the delete button click on delete sheet option. Delete sheet option. So the Excel will confirm by displaying a message box that click on the delete button if you want to delete the sheet permanently. So here delete button will be available. So as soon as you left click on the delete button, the sheet that you have selected will get deleted permanently. So this was all about editing the worksheet. Now comes the topic formatting data. Formatting data. So what does formatting data means? Formatting data means to change the appearance of the data without changing its value. In MS Word we have done a lot of formatting, like making the text bold, italic, underline, subscript, superscript, strike through, font color, text background, adding borders and shadings. All other these different options that are available for formatting the data. So in MS Excel we can format both text and number. Formatting text means changing the font style, font type, font size and alignment. Formatting numbers refers to changing the numeric data from one format to another, like we can change the number to currency, to date and time, etc. So in this video, what are the topics that we have discussed? So we have discussed about in this video is about editing a worksheet. How can we select cells, rows, columns, how inserting the cells, rows and columns, the ways how we can insert a single cell, a row or column, deleting cells, rows and columns, how can we delete a cell, how can we delete a row and column, the different steps taken to delete the row, column or to delete a worksheet, and what is formatting data. So these were some of the topics that we have discussed in this video. Thank you.